talk a little bit about my story. And I really like this topic, honestly, because it's my story. It's my story. Developing confidence. My entire life, ever since I was a little kid till right now, I've been in that stage. And that's why I choose this topic. So I'm going to talk about my present, and my future. What do you guys think about my past? Just by looking at this picture. Shy?
It seems like you were not confident in presenting yourself.
Right? But my past, this is how it looked like. I used to be a very shy boy and less confident. Didn't believe in myself. I had a lot of fear inside me, and thus hindered me to move forward, to achieve things that I wanted to achieve, to go to the places that I wanted to go. I was not able to reach there simply because of fear. So fear was always dragging me back. I remember when I was 14, 15, I had my first girlfriend. And this girlfriend, I never even wanted to meet her and talk to her because I was very shy. I don't even know how she became my girlfriend, but I was not even talking to her. What do you mean? I couldn't even talk to her. I couldn't even look to her face. I couldn't. I was a shy kid. I was not myself. So I felt the greatest enemy of my life is not a person. I don't have any enemy. It doesn't matter what you're gonna do to me, but I will never be angry at you. I will never, because I'm never allowing people to get inside my heart and to hurt me. But the greatest enemy of my life is fear. Because fear hindered me in so many ways. I couldn't be myself. I always used to be somebody else. Somebody that they're gonna laugh at you. Somebody that you cannot move forward. You cannot reach your dream. You cannot be who you are. You always care about other people. You don't care even about yourself. You don't live your life. That's the kid that I used to be. And I hate fear at this moment as well. I hate it. That's why I took this class. Honestly speaking, I never wanted to present in front of people. But soon after I realized that I'm scared and I had fear, I had to get outside of my comfort zone. So every single day, what I'm trying to do is to be in the places that I don't want to be. To be in like uncomfortable places. Because I believe the place where you feel uncomfortable is the place where you have to be, where you're going to learn something. Because if you're always in the places that you feel comfortable, hanging out with people that you feel comfortable with, you're not going to learn anything. So when I came, I used to hang out with my African friend, a black friend. You know, you always feel these kind of things that I feel a little bit comfortable to hang out with my friends. But after I realized that no, this is not really good. It's not how it's supposed to be. That's why I moved Tanzania to Korea. So I began to change my life. I began to hang out with Asian people, with Korean, with Chinese, with Japanese, and I went to their country as well, hanging out there. But still, I had fear to hang out with white people, black people, and then Asian people, and then white. I still had fear, and then I had to get out from my comfort zone, start hanging out with these people. That's why the last time I had to go to Europe, to go there. Thank you so much. So fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. I believe 100%. Fear. Do you have fear? So reason. So when I was looking back, when I was preparing for my presentation, I was looking back when I was a little kid, when I was a teenager. Why I used to be afraid so much? Why I used to be scared so much? And I came up with two reasons. And the first one is comparison. I always used to compare myself with other people. The way I look, the way I speak, the way I wear, the way I do things. I used to compare myself with other people. And always, the more you compare yourself, the more you disvalue yourself. Actually, this is my own quote. That comparing yourself with others is the same thing as disqualifying or disvaluing yourself. Why? Because everybody is unique. Everybody is different. You cannot be the same. Like, the way we are all different. Everybody has a different potential. So the moment you're comparing yourself with your friends or with anybody, the moment you disvalue yourself. Because no one can ever be like you, or no one can ever be like me. No one. And it's not arrogant, it's the fact. We are different. You have your beautiness, you have your uniqueness, I have my uniqueness, you have your weaknesses, I have my weaknesses. So comparing yourself with others, that was my problem. That's why I never move forward, because I always see myself as non-qualified kid. And I never Oh my God. And the second point is competition. So competition, we all think that competition is good, and you want to compete so that you can become better. But in my own opinion, my own view, this was one of the reasons that dragged me down all the time. Why? Because of the point that I just said, that we are all different. We are all unique in our own ways. So it's a wrong idea for you to compete with somebody else, because he is different, she is different, you are different on your own way. The way you are, that's the way you are. And you just need to develop yourself the way you are to become the greater version of yourself. But if I try to compete with somebody else, he or she's not my level. Me, I'm not in your level. I can never be like you, and you can never be like me. That's why competition, sometimes it could be wrong. And all of these 2 points, they lead to insecurity. So I never believed in myself. I was always, not talking, not doing anything. I never dreamed big in my life. I was just insecure kid. No goals, no vision, no place to go, no.
By the way, after his presentation, I'm going to ask you what is strengths in his presentation. Same thing with the Hugans as well. We forgot to do last time. So keep in mind.
Alright, so I'm going to move to my present right now. My present or my current situation right now. After I realized my weaknesses and all those kind of life that I had in the past, I didn't embrace that. I didn't want to be like that ever again. I wanted to change. I wanted to see the change in my life. So I began to step outside of my comfortable zone, as I said, a little bit area. And so I did it different ways. All these pictures when I was in Korea. The first one when I was in Korea, it was just last year, and the second one when I went to Europe this summer. And it was one place here nearby, so I was invited, just to speak. I began to change myself in the way that I have to be. I began to become the better version of myself, and that's not the thing that nobody can do to you, but it's the decision that it comes from your heart, from within. You decide yourself to become the better version of yourself, and once you decide that, you're not just standing there, but you begin to take action. So it's always decision and action, and it's always not easy, because people, they're gonna laugh at you. People, they're gonna talk bad about you. People, they're gonna say so many negative things, but remember, don't let negative things control you, guide you. You have your vision, you have your goal, go through it. And so I used to sing ever since I was a little kid, but I was really shy back in the days to sing in front of people. So I began to step out. I began to sing, I began to make videos on YouTube, I began to sing in front of people. When I came to Korea, I began to learn language in one of the universities, Sanmon University. So during the talent show, I began to compete, I began to win day after day. And we got invited to go to Europe, and I took my guitar along with me. Every single day we were just singing. Actually, in the 5th of October here in SNU, we're gonna have 70 years anniversary. I'm invited there to sing. So if you come, you'll see me singing as well. So I began to change in that way. And not only that, but I began to, not just to sing for myself or for my friends, but I began to go out. So we moved sometimes around the street. So go to Sinchon, go to Ito, go here and there, and singing, just to develop my confidence day after day. But not only that, in subways as well. I know Korea is a free country, so you can sing whatever you want to sing. Actually, this video will go viral. Right now it has 2.3 million views. It's in my Facebook wallpaper. It was last year, coming from somewhere, and I'm here, if you can see. If you watch the full video, you're going to see later on I stand and I began to do those kind of things publicly, but I couldn't do before. But apart from that, my friend and I, we came up with an idea, Young Motivators. The main idea of Young Motivators is we are making what we're doing, we're making different videos, motivational video, like you're talking about different topics about how to achieve your dream, how to become the greater version of yourself. Other people's success is not your failure, and passions, and the power of confidence about why will matters more than feelings, why you should live, why you should follow your will and not just your feelings. Those videos on YouTube, you can find young motivators and you can. But I would love to click something here to show you something. I believe it's gonna speak something to you. So this one is a motivational video that we were invited to one of the university in Daegu called UST, University of Science and Technology, to provide motivational speech and to sing as well. So this is what happened. The main secret of everything, I think, is love. For us, we began to love Korean food, we began to love Korean people, we began to love Korean culture, we began to love Korean environment, and that was really easy for us, to learn and to understand so many things. But if you hate, there's other people that gave up on our scholarship and they decided to go back home. But the main secret is just love. If you love, it's gonna be very easy to learn. So when you love Korean people, So when you love them, you're gonna stay closer to them, no matter what's the circumstance. But you're gonna try your best, your level best to be closer to them. You're gonna try your level best to learn Korean culture, Korean language. Is not as that is gonna be very easy for you to understand and even to be accepted by the society, by the community, just like us, right? Yes, that's it. Alright, thank you very much for your invitation to speak to them. Because I've been here in Korea for 4 years now, so I had something to say. But also not only that, I will show you the second video here that we make. We make motivational video as well. The main goal of Young Motivators is just to help people to discover who they are and to achieve their dreams, to be the best version of themselves and to be who they are. We are sharing our own experiences. That's what we do. Current things that we do. Okay, let's get to the future. There's a lot of things to talk about. So what about future? Nobody knows about the future. I don't know about the future. I'm just having my imaginations and goals that this is who I want to become. This is who I want to be, So it's always question mark. What about my future? How is it going to look like? Where am I going to be? Who am I going to marry? Where am I going to work? What am I going to do? We always have this kind of question. But future, if you sit down here, my future, my dream, I got this dream when I was in middle school to become the president of Tanzania. That is my dream, my life. So since then I began to pursue my dream. I was in middle school, just a little kid. I was 15 to 16 when I got this dream. And I began to pursue my dream. So I set up my goals. In high school, I'm going to start somewhere. I chose the school that I wanted to study. But also in university, I wanted to go abroad. That was my dream. And here and there, and after maybe 40 years, I want to become somebody. I want to become a president. So ever since I began to pursue my dream. And I believe one day it's going to happen. I believe. And when you look back to my story, I used to be an insecure kid, lack of confidence, and right now here's the future.